Good morning, Aquarius. I do hope this finds you well. So, the theme of this reading is going to be something along the lines of you turned up for a meeting and it wasn't the right time. Two completely different time zones are trying to come together. Okay? That's what happens. That's what happened. It wasn't meant to come together when it came together. It wasn't meant to. Okay? That's the first bit that I'm getting from it. And you can see from the image on the thumbnail, the guy, Aquarius, like not even tipping the water vessel over and everything is pouring out. Like there's something in that, and we're going to come back to that. The reason why I chose it is because that's the energy that they wanted me to bring to the reading. If you haven't visited before, my name is Gemma, and I bring the AEIOU Oracle deck to the market if you would like to purchase it. I use this on all my readings, and this is free energy that I'm putting into the collective. So if you'd like to give an energy exchange, which massively helps me to connect with your energy and give you a more accurate read, and obviously helps to grow the channel, which is an intention. I'm also going to be putting podcasts and all that kind of thing. Like we are growing, we are expanding. So if you would like to subscribe, I love feedback also. So if you want to tell me what you want from this kind of work, you know, like I do lots of different things. I read in lots of different ways. Use me as a tool. I am here to be a tool. I'm here to be a service. So if there's something that you want, a certain type of reading or whatever, pop it in the comments. I love feedback, and you can tell me I'm absolutely crap if you would like, but always give it to me as feedback because constructive criticism is necessary for growth. Okay, so I'm going to start by getting some energy in from the Oracle, and this is just like an overarching energy, so that's quite a lot. And that is there's a lot of emotions. It's not going to take much for this to come all pouring out. I think that is I feel the thing with Aquarius is that people think that Aquarius are quite detached, but they're actually not. They just keep their emotions in their vessel. Okay, so we've got the boulder. So this is all about the root chakra. This is creating something sacred. So you're in a place in your life where you've gained a sort of, they're giving me the word like stereotypical. Oh my God, that didn't come out right. Everything that happens in the reading is for the reading if you haven't been to my pages before. So if there's word slips, if the way the cards come out, if the phone rings, everything is all part of the reading. Even my coffee, which is going to go cold if I don't drink it, so I will be slurping it through the reading. Little coffee breaks. So you've got to a certain point in your life where everything's covered, like the basics are covered, but now it's actually you're in a place where you can actually start building something sacred in your life that means something to you, that is solid and that is grounded in your belief systems. Like, say, for example, if you don't want to be part of like the system anymore, let's say, this is about exiting the system and creating something that is more aligned with your values. And, you know, like you're paying into yourself. It could be that. Or this could be about building an altar in your house, like, or creating like lifestyle choices that increase the belief system that the body is a temple. You know, you're a sacred being, you know, looking after yourself. The body is the temple. You must look after it. It's that kind of energy. The energy that I'm getting is very calming. Okay, so this is Hermes' helmet and his staff. And this is a message of healing, okay? I don't know why, but I don't want to take those for some reason. This is this first shot. This is this first shot that they're showing me. And I'm hearing dancing shoes. I feel like you've had to go through a process. And I feel like it's ending in stepping the freedom of love, like experiencing love in a more dynamic way. You know, like I'm getting the attachment style has completely changed. Whereas it was what I'm getting is it was, say love for you was all about sex before. No, sorry, sex. And it was constraints and being tied down. That's what love felt like to you before. This card is fertility. This is speaks to me about the balances of Pisces energy. It's I feel like you almost got like a feeling that it was unobtainable, and then like almost choking you at the same time. Like these two energies feel like almost like polar opposite. It's like loosey goosey all over the place. Maybe you were quite sort of frivolous with relationships, like not really sinking fully in, and then at the same time feeling like I'm chained to this. Like they're the two kind of energies that I'm getting, and I feel like this has been a process for you. Like it's not been love, relationships, all that kind of stuff has not really felt like you've been connected to anything sacred. It's like, what is going on here? I either feel like I'm being tied down and I can't be myself and I can't be free and I can't be loyal to myself. I'm having to pretend to be in this thing that is love, or I'm desperately trying to escape it and, you know, be with anybody and everybody. And, you know, it's like, and it's because of these two polarized thought processes that have kept you away from having this sacred kind of connection with love. But I feel like the journey, it's like you're stepping into this new, I'm hearing that it's a love thing. It's like it's a I can't get up there. Love thing. I've been practicing my scales and I still can't get up that high. I just had to image. That's so wrong. Get that out of my mind. So this is get on your dancing shoes. This is creating like a different level of attachment in love. You're learning something different, and this is what's spilling over, I feel like, from your vessel. So there's been a crossing of swords. I'm getting like maybe two-facedness, keeping something to yourself, being like two truths and a lie. That's what I'm hearing. Two truths and a lie that are existing within you. And it's like three options, and something is submerged within your subconscious that's keeping like the lie that joins the two truths. Ooh, haven't had that from that card before. That's interesting. It's these two thought trains that are colliding with each other, like, but it's this lie. Okay, so this is you being not listening to the intuition. For someone, I'm getting this subconscious lie that you Wow, this is definitely a love reading. This is we've got love all over this shiznay. So, okay. So we have the Four of Scepters in the reverse, and this is, say in the past you have kept all your emotions locked up tight in this shell. That's the Cancer. Really, really emotional inside. And this is the same as the Aquarius, like keeping your emotions in your vessel and your thoughts lead your actions. That's Aquarius. Okay. So that's why they can feel very detached from situations, because they articulate, like they're very methodical with their thought process. It's air that comes first and then emotions come second. It's not that they're not there. It's just the thought leads the emotion, rather than water signs who are emotions first. But with the Cancer, this is the tough shell that is protecting these emotions that are inside. This card is in the reverse. So this is you basically spilling 11111 on the timestamp. This is a new way of being for you. And I feel like with the picture depicting the vessel being even slightly tipped and all the water falling out, this is like, I can't hold this back anymore. It's coming whether I like it or not. Like, I have tried to suppress something. I've tried to hold back with something, but I just can't contain it anymore. I need to let go. So this card in the upright is obviously the heart that is kept to oneself. Yeah, this is the light. This is what lights up your life. This could be people, place, and thing. It doesn't necessarily have to be a partnership. It doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. It could be a friend. But this is like something that you've kept to yourself, this light. And this could be you. This could be you. Like a very loving, I'm getting like a humanitarian kind of person, but for some reason you have locked this part of yourself so tightly because of this heartbreak. So the Three of Hearts outside of self, that is a heartbreak. So from something that's happened to you in the past, maybe you have locked this part of yourself away, and now it's spilling out because this came in the reverse. Yeah. And now you're like, I'm Dr. Love. That's so weird. And this is you, this light body. Look how much you're lit up with your thoughts. There's something that shifted in you, an epiphany, a thought process, like finally something has clicked in your mind and you're like, oh crap. It wasn't everybody else. It was actually me. So if I see with love, if I use my intuition with love, if I see people clearly who are seeing me clearly, this is a reflection. So you are finding romance in yourself. You're romancing yourself. That's what you're leading with. Your thoughts are good. Your intuition is leading with light and love and truth. You're not like bullshitting yourself anymore. Yeah? That's what I'm getting from that. You're not bullshitting yourself anymore. This lie, this subconscious lie that's hidden underneath, I think that is the thing that is being brought to the surface for processing. Like, you've been lying to yourself about what love can actually look like, and that you don't have to be either, sexing everything and its mum, or, like being tethered to a drain post and being left out in the cold. It doesn't have to be like that. And that's great. I'm really enjoying these cards, by the way. And if you don't know what they are, it's the Storyteller's Tarot. I really have enjoyed. I found them at a spiritual fair at the NEC, and I'm so chuffed that I ran into them. So we've got the Ace of Coins, and it's got Taurus on it. So I feel like this is imminent. This is now, and you are closing out a cycle because we've got the World there as well. So I feel like what's actually happening look, you've got the moon on there, you've got the sun. It's all going off on this card. For me, this new moon, this is what I'm being told, is big for all of us. All of us, all of us, all of us. All the retrogrades and everything are all coming to an end. And the new moon is like the first blast of new energy that is going to, they're showing me like ride the wave, because it's got more power behind it. It's going to give us a big push forward. And this opportunity for you, this enlightenment is already, it's upon you. If you're watching this is now. That's what I'm hearing. This is now. This is like go time. You've got the opportunity, go for it. And this is closing out the cycle. And I feel like on this journey, you've been trying on all these different hats, all these different creatures. That's you. It's like, I'm going to try being a little bit of that, 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 a little bit of that. And then you're like, oh, actually, I can just be them all, can't I? Like all the time, I can be anyone that I want to be. I can be quiet one day and I can be, super extrovert the next day. I can just do anything that I want to do and be loved and accepted for it. Okay, so we've got the Two of Coins now. So we're going up from the Ace of Coins to the Two of Coins. There is still this which path to choose kind of thing, but there's I'm just getting like, oh, and you've got Queen of Coins on there. I'm going to read this card because I've not had it out in a reading in this format before, and I want to read that because let me just show you the reading. So that we've got the root to start off with, and then the red hearts down this way. Let me just move my coffee so you can actually see. So you've got all this gold, bloop, 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 which is arching, like the golden arch. Keep that in mind because that might be symbolic to you. The golden arch, but it's all love-based. Yeah, so you can see all these hearts everywhere. Yeah, so that is the overarching energy of your reading. Love, 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 love. And then through this is like, I feel the backbone of your reading, which we're going to extend out this way, which is more towards action. So when we get down here, I'll show you it again because you're going to be action down here. This is where you're moving forward. But this is your stability, which is actually coming from your feminine energy. Yeah. So you could actually be supported by a feminine energy in your life, or you might be tapping more into your feminine energy, which is creating this movement. So we're going to go and have a look at the Two of Coins, because this cockerel, it's like you're sounding the alarm. That's what I'm getting. It's like, I'm ready. Like it's morning, which is basically the boulder card as well, because you can see, can you see the sunshine coming up over the, like, what's it called? Stonehenge. Like it's dawn, dawning a new day, dawning a new you, dawning, it's just dawning on you. Take it as it resonates. So we've got Two of Coins. I've got rescue me going on in my head. Rescue me and take me in your arms, because I'm lonely and I'm blue. I need you and your love true. Come on and rescue me. That's what I'm hearing from that. So the rooster. Before the invention of the alarm clock, nature provided its own. The rooster is a punctual bird and never misses a sunrise. According to legend, it was because of this great contribution to humans that the Jade Emperor bestowed the rooster the honor of becoming part of the zodiac. They have a good sense of judgment and are seldom satisfied with the status quo, but often require outside validation for their efforts in order to feel fulfilled. So, okay, you're calling out. You're calling out to the world. So upright, balancing multiple priorities, adaptability, good time management. So this is you. Adaptability, becoming all the different qualities that you see in your life. Yeah. When upright, good time management is a skill you value most now. Balancing all your priorities should be paramount focus. Remember that it is important to keep flexible, though. You never know when something unexpected can rear its head, especially if you're trying to implement important changes in your life. Sometimes taking a break is the most important thing to do. You don't have to be in a rush to be considered productive. That's interesting. And I'm just noticing on the bottom of the Oracle deck that I just picked up the wave. So this is a wave of emotion that is coming out. And they're showing me like canal gates, you know, the locks. It's like you've wound down the... I'm going to keep going with this. This is a really... this is... Yeah. I'm just really in this. That's not even English. Okay, so there you go. Double confirmation. This is everything pouring out. Yeah. Double confirmation there. This is the time to get flowing. So we've got the Fool in the reverse. So something is impeding. I'm hearing your... Okay, so I'm hearing you're looking to the past for answers. It's not going to help you there. Oh, can we have less, please? Clear message. Oh, can we have clear message, please? So we've got loads. Okay. Thank you. So the Wisdom King. Okay, so we had this come out in the Virgo reading, so that might mean something to you. The Wisdom King. He is... I feel like you're having to be savage. And it's to do with protecting this sacred life that you want. And I'm getting, it's like unleashing this, like the power within you around your backbone. Like, I know that there's a reason why I'm going on about your backbone. This is like, they're just asking me to call attention to this dragon. This is your power. Like your backbone, your willingness to go after and protect and serve is the word that they're giving me. Serve this sacred life that you want through enlightened action. And this is not being... Honestly, it just keeps coming through in my readings at the moment. It's just like, it's so naughty. It's so naughty. I can't say that. Do you know what? Fuck it, I am. This rope, they're saying basically when you felt tethered before, in the right relationship, they'll use it to tie you up to like get in with a kink or something like that. It's not bonding, it's fun. Like something that you thought was like going to tie you down creates so much more like vulnerability and fun and play. There's play where there was restriction. That's what I'm getting. It's like you're seeing something so differently now. I'm hearing that from him, from that horrible looking guy. He's singing, sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are grey. What is it? You don't know, dear, how much I love you. Don't ever take my sunshine away. I don't think that's a tune, but that's what's coming out. Okay, so whatever was holding you back, whatever the sting in the tail was, whatever the wound was, is being like it's not I need to read more on that. Let me get to some energy because I want to read on that. Tell me about this 8 of spikes, please. Oh, this is looking back into the past. Okay, sorry, he's just told me. This little guy on the donkey, he's like, Gemma, look at this. Okay, so looking back into the past, this could be mistakes made. This could be wounds from the past. This could be, I'm hearing missed shots. You need to move away from that. Done. Done, 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 done. Thank you so much, little guy. Little sultan, little merchant on the donkey. Okay, so you're seesawing through this. Oh my God, everything's lost forever, and everything's just starting, and it's great. Everything's lost forever, and everything's starting. It's just great. It's like you're seesawing on this energy, and this is this wound from the past, yeah. So it wasn't, if we go right to the top of the reading, it wasn't meant to come together because it wasn't the right time. 2 completely different timelines trying to exist at the same time. Options. Whoa. Too many options. Too many options. I'm not sure of anything. This is where you were. When you're trying to build a new life or security, or say you've had a heartbreak and you're like, I don't want that relationship ever again. It's like, I need to try out all these different things. I need to try it all out. I need to experiment with everything. It's like childlike energy. Like, I just need to play with everything. That's what I'm hearing. And this has blah, blah. Get my words out. This became your shadow. So it may have started in a really sort of light and airy, childlike quality, but actually became food for the shadow to breathe on. So this is like a dark entity that's going, ooh, options. I can play. I can, use and abuse. I can do a bit of this and I can do a bit of that. And I don't have to create anything sacred. And I can harm myself in the process. And that's the reason why the health came up at the very start of the reading, because you're understanding that doing all these different things was actually causing more conflict. It's like play, conflict. It's like nice in the moment, and then it becomes hurtful. It's like there's such a fine balance, but now you have seen the justice in it because you've seen the balance. You've seen what the truth is. That's what I'm getting in these 2 thoughts that we had at the start of the reading. It's like this underlying subconscious lie was shaping these 2 truths that were sitting in your mind. It has to be this or it has to be this. Like, love is unsafe, basically. I can't be fully in. So we've got winning. Look at you. Woo. So with this balance, you have now learned how to win in love. Do you know what? I've never had that from that card. So interesting. You've been keeping like something hidden. This is so funny. I've never had this download from this card before, and it's so interesting that I need to show you. So on this card, you can see that the horse has actually been covered up by this big sheet, right? And it's like you're winning and you don't want people to see your strength and what you've actually been through. It's like you want to ride into your next life and just appear, you know, like, shining, and, you know, but all your hard work and all the stuff that you've been through, it's like you want to hide this. You want to come across as being very self-confident. I love this. So I've never had that from that card ever. And that is just so funny. But you are coming in with your wreath of peace and, you know, your crown on, your crown wreath. This is like, yeah, I just get that it's like you just want to appear. Okay, so there's still this sort of like what to do. This is the thought process. These are the two truths that came up right in the middle of the reading. They still are there. They still are there. So I think this is still part of looking to the past for answers. Okay, but this is fast moving energy. This situation is moving incredibly quickly. I feel like communication is happening, and I feel like that is sort of in response to the guy on the thumbnail with him slightly even tipping the vessel over. It's like it's just going to pour out. I feel like maybe you want to tell someone with all these wands, or act on something quickly. That missed opportunity. This is you. This is you. This is a repeating theme. So at the top of the reading, you got Hermes with his staff. Exactly the same kind of energy. This is a message. This is acting on like, this is inspired action. You're making something happen. So God presented you to an offer in the past and it wasn't right, not correct. This was I just feel like there's this story of two different things that are going on, two different timelines. You've got the wands here and you've got the pentacles. It was like it just wasn't aligned. This wasn't matching energy. Now it's like, I am ready and I've got power behind, you know, like I'm ready to act. And you've got this and you've got this as well. You can see that he's holding on to his staff. He knows that he has to take inspired action and move on things quickly if he wants them. And this doesn't necessarily have to be for a masculine. This can be for a feminine reading. It's exactly the same thing. It's about acting on the things that we want. So we've got the Queen of Pentacles, which flew out. So I feel like the home is where the heart is. That was the first thing that came out. This is building that sacred home within inside yourself, loving on yourself, giving yourself time and energy, and knowing that your body is the temple, looking after yourself, making decisions that serve, this higher purpose. Excuse me. Wheel of Fortune. So any sort of residue is being eclipsed out. The cog of I just feel like this alignment is in alignment now. The Tower, there you go. Well, you couldn't have had you couldn't have had any stronger. It's done. That old timeline that you were on has completely collapsed. This is imminent with this bull energy here. This has been happening. And by the time that we get to the new moon, it's closed, it's done. That old timeline, you're not even going to be able to get back onto it. It's like you can absolutely try to get into a lower vibration and in back where you were, but it's not going to be easy. Like you're going to be sitting around at parties and stuff going like, what the fuck am I doing? You know, like, or like hanging with certain friends and just being like, no. So this is the Emperor in reverse. This is the timeline that's closing. Anything that was about control, anything that was tyrannical, anything that was like harmful to self and to your power is not, I'm hearing the word whitewashed and I never use that word. It's just going to be like eclipsed out of your energy. The Emperor is like a dominant, the Emperor in reverse is like a dominant energy, you know, controlling people with I'm hearing narratives, or this could be like being out of your power, being out of control. This could be someone who's like overly emotional and, you know, doesn't give a shit about other people's feelings, can be quite narcissistic. You know, like this is variations for different people. Like, I'm not saying that anyone's a narcissist. I mean, like narcissistic traits, we all have them, including myself. Like we, you know, we're all fallible. None of us are immune. These readings are here to help, support, and acknowledge all these, you know, the human condition. It's not here to, you know, point fingers and diagnose and all that kind of shit. Like, literally, I am a tool. Use it and do what you want with the information because it can be incredibly helpful. Yeah. So the King of Pentacles in the reverse. So I feel like this is more of the same kind of energy where you felt unstable, where you felt like you didn't have enough. Maybe your material wealth felt like, you know, I haven't got the right credentials for this job, or, you know, like I don't deserve. There we go. That's the answer. This Two of Cups, this balanced relationship. So let me bring you all the way back to the oracle in the beginning. So to have the divine trinity, you can see this as being the feminine, the masculine, and God. Yeah, you create this shelter with the Holy Trinity. And this is the same energy of the Two of Cups. So you get the man, the woman, and the Holy Trinity at the top. Love rules. Yeah. So this sacredness is sacred within two people, or a union within self, or this is what you're creating in yourself, in your own person, in your backbone. And then this energy is going to turn up in your reality. But in the past, this has been in reverse. Like you can't have a sacred union in the outside if you're not in sacred union in the inside. Yeah. So that's really nice how that marries up to the energy that we started with. So that's the cycle that you're closing. Wonderful. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Love that. How that finishes. What are we on? 39. This is a long reading. Do you know what? I'm going to have this card. Ace of Swords. That's the truth. There you go. Double confirmation. That is the truth. I was just going to say, I'm going to pull an oracle and I feel like we've closed that energy. And just as I was thinking that, God said, there you go. There's the Ace of Swords. So you actually have 3 aces out here. So God's been in your life and the universe has been here instructing and doing the do like a hell of a lot. So you've got the Ace of Swords to close your reading, and this is about God's honest truth. So you are aware of this. You know what's right for you. You have the clarity. This is your epiphany. This is this light that went off in your head, and you're like, oh fuck, yeah, that is that thing that I actually wanted and needed, and I'm seeing it. Like, I'm seeing it in my reality. I'm experiencing it. This is about evidence as well. Like, the universe is giving you evidence of these things that go on in your head. You're seeing it in your reality. Yeah. And that's why I say God's honest truth. You can't just think things like random shit in your head and then just believe that to be true because you believe it. Like, that's not how the truth works. Like, let God show you how the universe works. Be open to have your belief systems completely transformed. That's what I mean by God's honest truth. And it does change. Yeah. So what you thought that love was in the past has been changed, has been transformed. That's the whole point of growth as a human being. We're not meant to come in like as a Buddhist monk and then and try and navigate life like that. That's not how, it's not how it works. It's like life school. That's why they call it a school. You know, like, you have to go through karmic shit and, you know, difficult situations so you can actually learn to live in your dharma and learn to live in harmony with God, the universe, and blah 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 blah. And each one of us has our own journey and our own unique impression that we give into life school. And what so many people don't understand is that we're actually put on the earth to help other people too. So you might be an absolute villain in somebody else's story because they have to grow. It doesn't necessarily say anything about you. You could be a completely fucking loving, wonderful human being, but if you've got strong boundaries and somebody else is being a dick, like, you're gonna always cause friction in that person's life. You're always going to be a baddie, but that doesn't mean that you are a baddie. And I feel like there's something in there in regards to that. I don't know whether that makes sense to anyone, but that's what was coming through. So you've got 3 aces to finish off your reading. You've got the Ace of Swords and you've got the Ace of Wands in the upright. And I feel like, to close, this is about turning your thoughts into actions and to act on them, inspired action. Because if you don't act on things, the universe cannot make these thoughts a reality. Like, God's honest truth can't work without inspired action. That's important for somebody, because you're missing out on opportunities because you weren't acting on these thoughts. Yeah. So this is the energy of the Aquarius. The swords are all about thoughts. And now this is like spilling those thoughts out into your reality, actually communicating, expressing, and, you know, making stuff happen, whether you do that with your physical body, with your voice, with whatever. Yeah. There's something about Hermes sending messages and all that kind of stuff. Right. Oh, Oracle. So I am going to close this one down. Thank you so much for being here. I do hope this has been helpful. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to the channel. It does massively help me to give you a more accurate reading. And if you do want a personal reading or an oracle deck, then you can have a look in the description box. I always point up. Is it up? It's down, isn't it? Somewhere on this page, there is information about how to reach me and all that kind of jazz. So it says, Sky Father, trust in the unknown. That's exactly what I was saying at the top of the reading. Broken arrow, embrace the energy of peace. There you go. So that was the 2 energies that I was talking about in regards to, you are now like the king of peace with your halo of olive leaves. I feel like that's a great reading. I'm really happy with that. Great message. And I hope it's helpful. And until next time, take care. See you soon.